Saturday mzuri ambao Mungu ametengenezea siku ya leo. It's 29 of December. Tomorrow is 23rd. Let me tell you something. In my country they are voting tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah.
They are voting, hopefully, and we are praying God for
peace. Can go get salama.
Nashukuru Mungu sana kwa mahali hapa. Nashukuru sana juu ya Bomoko TV na radio. Na kila mtu ambaye anatufuata. Last time waseni niliwaambia kuwa kama anatufuata on Facebook page na through our app Bomoko Radio. It's very easy to download it. Enda kwa Play Store yako, andika tu radio Bomoko and utaget app na every time utakuwa unatufuata. It's very easy to get that with us. Bundle kidogo tu. Ayombi bundle mingi. You are not supposed to, guys. And on Facebook, please, every time yenye mnafuata, try to share the page ya Bomoko Tele Bomoko, kwa sababu the more you share the page, watu wengi wanaangalia, wanatufuata, and then it's the way of promoting the session, and also the way of appreciating the job that we are doing here. Yeah, thank you so much. Wacha ni start kusema kuwa siku mzuri sana na nimeshukuru kuona my guest mko mmefika on time. Na nitaintroduce baadaye. But wacha nianze kusema kwamba this week I got nimepigiwa simu, nimepata calls from different places, especially I got a call from Kakumaka, and also nilipata mtu kutoka Mozambique ambayo nilikuwa nataka kupata more stories. I wanted to get stories, a lot of stories from refugees in camps, so that I can know the mood of this festivity, the holiday mood. You know, Christmas is it's everyone is celebrating it. So I wanted to know there also the refugees camp, because they are the community that we cannot forget. The purpose of this program is to talk about refugees and their struggle and all the problems that they are facing, and try to see what we can do. If possible, we can get maybe the conclusion. I try to kujaribu kuangalia namna gani ya kuwatetea. Try to go and maybe share with those United Nations agencies about their problems. That is the idea behind this program. But we are only 2 weeks since we started. This is, I think, the third program. So we are doing well. Let me say thank you for this opportunity, for the management of Tele Bomoko and Bomoko Radio. So, guess what? Today I was supposed to call someone from refugees camp. Nanyarugusu.
You're doing that?
Yeah, because they wanted to give us the perspective, how they are doing there, and how everything is in this
it's going.
Festive season.
Okay.
Yeah, because everyone is thanking God for we are finishing the year. On Tuesday it will be faster. Tuesday will be first of it's on Wednesday. Tuesday.
I think
Tuesday.
This is the time that people forget the calendar.
Time doesn't matter right now. It's just
so on Tuesday will be 2019. So for me and the program Refugee Connect, we will from January we'll be having a lot of things going on. Awesome. Especially in the program, we'll be tackling a lot of issue with some of the guys from the UNHCR agencies, those organizations which are refugees, so that maybe we can start. We can see how we can give awareness on different things that those organizations are doing for refugees, because it's I came to understand that wakimbizi wapata information, they don't get information because a lot of them are scattered. So through this program we will try a way of doing awareness, go different places wewe anafika Kasarani, Kayole, Umoja, Kabiria, okay, try to talk about them, about the program and the radio program, so that maybe they can start listening to this. It will be a benefit for them. I understand to get the app. For someone to get the app, maybe it's not easy for a refugee because they are struggling.
Yeah.
But I'm telling them that they can download the app maybe for 20 bob. 20 bob they will be getting the app of Tele Bomoko, and it will be easy for them to get information.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
It's
Let me
good.
go. Let me start with introducing the introduction.
Yeah.
The names, Magina. Just understand my English.
Nice.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay, Magina. We start
With your very
first guest.
yeah. Okay. Thank you once again for giving me this time.
Yeah.
I appreciate so much. This is the first time I'm to you today. I appreciate. My name is Jean-Marie. I'm a co-founder of Youth Voices of Nairobi,
Yeah.
and also I'm a computer trainer at Seven Project. Apart from that, I'm a designer, graphic designer,
Yeah.
and I do a lot of social media posting. So my name is Jean-Marie Ishimwe. Yeah.
Yeah, you should see his social media stuff. He puts good stuff up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So hello, thank you for having me. It is really good to be here, and thanks Jean-Marie for inviting me along. My name is Andrew Bosson,
Yeah.
and I work here at Save the Children. It's an international NGO
Yeah.
in the headquarters here in Nairobi. And I met Jean-Marie at a Xavier Project event.
Yeah.
And he said, he was telling me about Youth Voices of Nairobi and all of the great things that are happening.
Yeah.
And so I was able to come to the event
Yeah. Thank you.
last week, and it was really great. So that's how I got connected.
Yeah. I really appreciate, because I got a call today and yesterday, and I agreed. I said yes, we will have to have some talk about maybe the event, and also about some refugee problem. We can tackle that. So we are going on a short break, and then we'll come back.
Awesome. Thank you
Okay.
so much. Appreciate it.
Wewe mtoto, mama yako anaenda wapi? Na baba yako kufanya nini? Mbona Jumapili Afrika nilimjua kama mcha Mungu, baba wa maombi, mzee wa kanisa. Hapa nikimwambia twende kanisani, ho factory, ho company, ho minalala. Umenisikia lakini kiburi tu. Wengi wenu zamililia na kumkata Muumba. Wafikapo nchi za nje, kerebekeni nje. Tafuteni kumrudilia Muumba. Tafuteni maarifa wa Kristo. Kumcha Mungu ni chanzo cha maarifa. Warumi 10:17. Imani huja kwa kulisikia neno la Mungu. Twende kanisani, ho factory, ho company, ho minalala. Uwepo wa Mungu kweli umetoweka. Matusi yamekuwa njo kama shamba, mangumia na kamba njo kama jamba. Mnalimana kweli kweli wa Kristo. Mungu amekwisha ondoa Mungu wake ndani ya nyumba zenu, na ndio maana shida zikiingia ndani ya nyumba zenu, watoto kimbilia simu na kudugia naye. Hey, engagement, baby shower, wedding, unaenda beach, unaenda bar. Twende kanisani, ho factory, ho company, ho minalala. Seke.
Kusifu Mungu. It's a song Factory by James Wachenda. Unajua kuna story moja nataka niongee jo jamaa. Huyu jamaa ni the guy was a refugee here. He was a refugee and
Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was resettled in in US, in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are some of the people who want maybe to participate a lot in this program, and also maybe God will, because we were supposed also, he was supposed to call us so that he can tell us his struggle here in Kenya, from Congo, Kenya, and then in the US. But the technician are working on the call. Yes, thank you so much. We are back. It's 3:48. Ni saa 9:48. Ni Saturday. My name is Munga.
It looks like Monday.
My name is Munga. And my guest name
Jean-Marie.
Andrew Bosson.
Who?
Andrew.
Yeah. So Andrew, last time when you were at the event, I saw you there, and I saw the passion, that spirit of being together with refugees, the refugee community. And then I was so interested. Yesterday when I got a call from Jean-Marie that you are so willing to come and share your stories about the field that you're working in, and then also the perspective, how you see everything about the refugee. So I was so happy, and I decided to accept and say you to come in this interview. So please, last time at the event, how was the event?
Oh, the event was great. It went all afternoon into the evening, and people were interested, and we got to hear so many stories. I think my favorite part of the event was hearing the stories from all of the different organizations that are doing so many amazing things, that they started themselves from the ground up, from the community. And to hear, some were business ideas, taking their skills, their computer skills, and doing training for the community. Some were, other groups taking care of children during the holidays, whatever it may be. It was really exciting to hear the stories, I think.
Yeah. Oh, for me, the big part, because when I was there, I was thinking about all those refugees. If my concern is the documentation, the paper. Generally, the document that
that's always a big issue.
Because you see, those guys, they are doing those maybe those things, the business and also a lot of initiative, but as refugees they are struggling. Like I myself, I hope I told you about myself. I have 18 years here in Kenya, but I don't have a proper document. The final one, they call it mandate. After mandate, you get alien. But after 18 years, there is process. We are in process. The process never finish until 18 years. So my concern, because the documentation will help us to really integrate very good in Kenyan society and do our initiatives without any problem as a refugee. So what can you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, what I say with that is, I think this is where we really need the whole community, and not just the refugees, raising their voice and saying, we need this documentation. To go, the government should be held accountable. That we should advocate that they need this documentation, and the youth voices of Nairobi, other people raising their voices is so important. But this is where we need the Kenyan community and the international community, others, to also come and raise the same voice and join together with the refugees to say, we need this documentation. There's so much, we at my work at Save the Children, we have a big focus on displaced peoples and children in conflict areas. And you know, when you're displaced, you're a bit vulnerable. You're relying on things, but at the same time, there's so much opportunity there. There's so many people with ideas and energy to do things. And so as a local community or international community, we need to recognize that opportunity that the refugees have, you know, and so this is where I think it is a lot about advocacy and saying this documentation is important. They're part of our society. They should be written as such, you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, because I'm trying to see this like this. Okay, when they want to resettle, to get refugees here to the US, okay, those countries, they are giving refugees very good document. The time the refugees, maybe they are from Kenya to the US, when they arrive there, they get all the documentation, the document for them to live without any problem. So that's why for me I'm so interested in that thing of documentation, because I saw the job that refugees are doing. In that event, I was like, wow, everything is good. But I was so impressed, Chamari, about Anita Collection. Anita Collection.
Yeah.
Is she a refugee also?
She's a refugee.
All those models are refugees?
Some of them are refugees, some of them are Kenyans, locals. And she's really doing a nice job with fashion.
With fashion, yeah. Do you see, as you saw,
in fact,
the mood?
In fact, Mr. Andrew supported on one. He actually got one of the product.
Oh yeah, I bought the purse from my mother.
Yeah, you know, I just touched on Anita because those are some of refugees, really refugees who are trying to do things.
Yes.
But the very big barrier is documentation. Document.
Yeah.
That's why maybe Anita cannot move. That's why maybe the guy called Museveni, the other guy, cannot move because of those documentation.
So maybe I can say one thing about just the same thing that Andrew said. We ought to do a lot of advocacy about this, and not just the refugees talking about it, but also the Kenyan society, because these are people who've been living with them for quite a long time.
Okay.
So they need to really share out our stories, and so that we get everyone on board. So that when we talk about this becomes a unison thing, and the community, the people are concerned about refugees are able to see really things that need to sort out documentation for people. Yeah, so it's really need for, if we want integration, we need to pull everyone on board, the Kenyans and all the people that we are living together with, the refugees, so that we,
sorry, I come up with this subject of integration because I saw it there. We had Kenyan and all types of people. Also people from Rwanda, Uganda, Somalia, Congo, and Sudan.
Sudan, yeah.
That's why I wanted to get your idea about all these things about integration. But when you have to fata kwenye Tele Bomoko straight through Facebook. Yes, na kuna wale wanatufuata kwenye app yetu inaitwa Radio Bomoko. Just kama unataka kufuata kwa app, andika tu Radio Bomoko kwa Play Store yako ya simu, utapata app and then utapata live. Now please just share the Facebook page, because for us we are preaching. Let me say we are preaching the gospel of refugees. So at the time you ukisambaza, wakati una share, watu wengi wanapata na wakimbizi wengi wataendelea kupata this the information, kwa sababu as Andrew amesema ni kwamba yenyewe kutokana na mambo ya integration, kuingiliana na Wakenya, lazima tupate proper document. Na amesema wazi kuwa hai concern wakimbizi peke yake kulalamikia, tuna concern pia Kenyan community, the international community as a whole. that ili wakimbizi waweze kuishi vizuri.
Yeah.
Kumbuka tuko 29 December. We are going to finish the year.
Yeah.
3 days.
Almost.
Soon, yeah.
Almost.
So,
I told you earlier, it's very hard to know where the calendar is, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah. So we are in the show today. We are celebrating Christmas and also New Year. So we will be having music. But you still have something to tell us because I saw you played music that day.
I did, yes.
Yeah. We are coming back.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I've been dreaming of a city far beyond the sky, when the suffering's over, get my wings and fly, when Jesus says it's over. Oh, what joy that will be when it's no more dreaming. I'll be home at last. I've been dreaming of a city, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. I've been dreaming of a city, Jerusalem, my home right up in the sky. Oh, sometimes I lose direction. Satan clouds my mind, but Jesus stands to remind me that I'm passing through. Instead of losing heaven, I must look to the day when it's no more dreaming. I'll be home at last. I've been dreaming of a city, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. I've been dreaming of a city, Jerusalem, my home right up in the sky. I've been dreaming of a city, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. I've been dreaming of a city, Jerusalem, my home right up in the sky.
My troubles will be over. There's just a little while to go.
I shall see Him face
in the sky, yeah, in the sky. My troubles
will be over.
they'll be
Just
over. I will
Yes, it's Street Symphony, Dream of a City song. It's a very good a cappella. I like a cappella. Yeah, so we're coming back. Andrew, just give us your history about South Africa.
With refugees.
With all the job you've done.
So I used to live in Uganda,
Yeah.
in western Uganda, near Rwanda and Congo. And so we were working mostly with HIV widows, small NGO called Words of Hope. And we would do sustainable income projects, you know, pigs, goat farming, so on. And there were many refugees there, you know, from Congo and Rwanda. And so we would work with them. And I remember just being very moved by their story and what they had to go through in Congo and then in Uganda. And so we would help also there with, you know, chicken farming, pig farming. And that was my first really interaction with refugees. I would go to the refugee camps and get to know them, and it really moved me. Yeah, it did.
About that, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll go on. About that, what kind of struggle did you see in refugee camp?
It's tough. I mean, you know, we get to the refugee camp, and first, you know, I don't know if I need to be careful what I say, but some of the Ugandan officials would take the rations, you know, off the top. So they wouldn't get their full amount of beans or their full amount of oil. And they were stuck in the camp. They weren't allowed to integrate into society. They could not leave. So some of our friends, they actually did come out with us, and they would live outside the camp, and they tried to make their way, you know, with farming. But most people, they had to stay in the camp, and they could not integrate into society as they waited for years to go to another country. And that was the struggle for me. I mean, when you have no hope to do something more and you're held in one place, like it's almost like a prison. That's how I felt hearing them talk. And to me, I did not know that's how it was for the refugees. This was years ago when I first, you know, met many refugees, and you know, it changed my view of what it's like.
You talked about something very serious about let us put it straight, corruption. In also this refugees issue, you are not supposed to fear, because it's done. Even here in Kenya, some of the refugees, maybe for them to get some service, those security people, they're getting money, some small money from the refugee. So, you know, those are vulnerable people who are in need, but they are taking advantage of them. Some of the people, they're taking advantage also to try to get the small money, the small that they have. So maybe we can move on. After Uganda,
then after Uganda, I worked back in the US. That's where I'm from. But then I came back to here to live in Nairobi, and the work I do now is in the headquarters for Save the Children. So it's strategy. I don't work in the field, but like I said, much of our work is focused on helping children in that are displaced. So we help with schools and education, child-friendly spaces, you know, child protection services, so when children are hurt in a refugee camp, that they have somewhere to go. And particularly the education, right? Integrating and making sure that the refugees don't lose years of education. Because if you grow up 5-10 years and you don't go to school, you're behind. And then your whole life, you're behind. So for us, I think education is the biggest push. We have to make sure that, you know, the children continue to be integrated in education.
Okay, do you do it for both Kenyan and refugee community?
So we do. I don't work in the Kenya office. I work in the regional office. But from what I know, yes, they work with both Kenya, local, refugee.
Thank you so much. watu wenye tufuata, kila mtu anatufuata kwenye Tele Bomoko na Radio Bomoko. There's something good. Andrew will has some music for us.
Some holiday cheer.
Some live music for this festive season.
Yeah.
For the Christmas and New Year. For the refugee community. We do this for refugee community. The love of those people. People watu wenye wanaishi ndani ya kambi, watu wenye wako Nairobi, watu wenye wako Mozambique, watu wenye wako Malawi in the camps, watu wenye wako Tanzania in the camps. We do this for
wherever you are.
Wherever you are. We will try to prepare information. Now, as we are going slowly, we are moving to by next year, we'll be giving you guys a lot of things, a lot of talks na watu UN agencies, na kwa sababu mweze kujua right zenu about your right, especially the guys from RCK. I'll be looking for them, the lawyers, because this issue of the paper.
The paper.
It's
need the paper.
Really, paper. Because the documentation, it's everything for everyone, especially in a foreign country. You have to have the identification. So, Jamari, tell us now about how's the event? Everything was wow. But I came late. I was supposed to do that thing live.
You up in the morning, bro.
I messed up a very good opportunity.
So what happened at the beginning is what he's asking, because he was not there.
Okay, fine. No. So actually, the massive shout out to everyone who turned out. Actually, I didn't imagine it would be full like that. A lot of refugees turned up. Everyone who had registered came through, and more people came up, refugees and some Kenyans that we had invited. For me, it was a really moving moment, seeing refugee youths and refugees in general, and also local people coming to talk about what they do, getting to talk to people about what they do, how unique they do it, and basically how they maneuver through whatever they do. So we saw lots of people, lots of refugee youths. Some from there was some fashion guys who do fashion, some who do some organization-based programs. Africana was there. A lot of people were there. So for me, it was really a moving moment, seeing all these refugees coming and talking about what they do, and also more of it, having potential mentors like Andrew, Africana, Douglas Mzelo, Oasis Madare, seeing people like Defy Hate now coming through, Hafsa. A lot of people who came through to support refugees and the local people who were doing great stuff. For me, it was really humbling, very much. Lots of music, lots of engagement, lots of presentation, lots of talks that really moved. I know from where I stand, I felt very much involved in the session, particularly being a refugee and doing stuff here and there. I can imagine the amount of struggle, but they really are able to navigate through it and come out this successful. So for me, it was really moving. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Jamari. Please, tuambie, tell us about your story of refugees.
My refugee story.
The struggle.
Yeah. So for me, I can say mine.
In some Swahili.
Yeah, in Swahili.
Some Swahili, because some refugee wakimbizi wengi I understand English.
Okay, fine. Mimi maisha yangu ya ukimbizi imekuwa very tough. I can say it has not been very easy, because I'm brought up by refugee parents from Rwanda. We came here like tulikuja hapa kama miaka 10 imepita, hata 15 years ago. We've been here, and the struggle has been real. Getting the documents is very hard. I can say it has really been the major problem, because whenever you want to access education for sponsorship, you need the protection, you need the proper documentation for you to access most of those things, for you to open a bank account, for you to operate anything. M-Pesa very
most
hard.
of the refugees M-Pesa are closed.
Imagine.
Yes.
That's tough.
Yeah, sometimes you have to, because parents who are refugees, there's more or less supposed to be it's very hard for them to start up businesses that need to get all this documentation up, and they survive on casual work. They do like fetching water, doing tailoring, doing wood carving. All these are really jobs that don't bring a lot of income, but they support in a way. So it's been really imekuwa ni challenging sana kwenda shule, accessing education, kupata chakula, kupata mavazi, and all these things. So mimi nasema what I really need to push for is proper documentation support from the concerned people, UNHCR, the government, ourselves, the community, and everyone who is part and parcel of the refugee situation.
That you are saying that kila mtu mwenye akona job, if you have some jobs, okay, maybe unaweza pia mkimbizi, please, you can contact us. You can contact Tele Bomoko or Radio Bomoko, so that you can give that refugee that small job. Inaweza kuwa kuosha, just the clothes, and maybe kukata majani kwa compound. Any job yenye uko nayo unaweza kupea mkimbizi. Wale wenye wanatufuata, please endelea kushare this program through our Facebook page, na please endelea kuambia wenzako waweze kudownload radio app yetu, Radio Bomoko. So Jamari, I'm okay about the event. I was there and I was so happy. Kitu yenye sana, it's the Mungani integration, the spirit of being together, Kenyan and all the refugee society. So were you happy about everything?
For me, should I say I was more than happy or something?
Why not?
I was more than happy. That day I just went home and meditated about that day. Nilisikia vizuri sana, because you can imagine telling people to come through for such an event. Okay, it was not on a short period, but they turned up. That means they were really interested in the event. Mimi nilishukuru sana kuona like my brother Andrew coming, Africana, and a lot of people who came through, like tuliongea last time. Hao watu wote walikuja, nilifurahia sana mimi. As Youth Voices of Nairobi, we were very happy, particularly
some good thing. Kitu ile mzuri sana ni kwamba to give refugee opportunity to show their talent, to expose their fame. It's a very good ni kitu mzuri kwangu, naweza kufurahia.
And also part of the event we were seeing, tulikuwa nataka tuone how we can recognize what refugees are doing and appreciating them, because we know when you appreciate someone, person will feel motivated, feel encouraged to keep on keeping on. So having all these potential mentors and supporters was really a nice thing on my side, because I know a lot of them went there knowing that I'm doing this, I might be facing some struggle, naweza kuwa napitia shida, but because of that talk that Andrew said, that talk that Jean-Marie said, or that talk that L'Africana said, that moved me and encouraged me to keep on moving and moving and moving. And I can say for a fact, a lot of them contacted me after the event. In fact, that very day, telling me thank you so much for inviting us for the event. We want more of that. More of that.
The opportunity was good. Really.
And for me, it was not even a thanks to me, because thanks to them, because they're the people, they're the main people we were targeting. So it was happy for me.
Thank you so much. Calling unatupata through Facebook page kwa Australia. Thank you so much, Petro Bisengeta Igwe mwenyewe anaitwa Lamed FM Australia. Aliweza kuni contact about the previous program. Thank you so much kwa kuendelea kutuona, but please keep share please share your Facebook page yetu, kwa sababu once you share watu wengi wanaipata. And then I really appreciate kwa kila mtu ambaye anaendelea kutufuata na wale wanatupea support for this program. So we are going to a short break. Short, and then we're coming back.
Short break with some music.
Jose Nzita. Najua wimbo inaitwaje? Sekiete Kri. What has
The
been
name of the
written.
song.
Okay.
It's a Congolese gospel song. Thank you so much. You are back. Ni saa 10:23. 7 minutes to 4:30. I think we are going to finish our program. But I'm so happy, Ishimwe and Andrew.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
so humbled
We appreciate it.
Thank you for having
host
me. Yeah.
you. I hope we'll still have lot of
Meetups.
interview in the future.
More
Because
meetings,
because what we do is for refugee, and I really appreciate for your concern in that community also. Really appreciate. So everyone, kila mtu mwenye anaweza ka add kitu kwa mkimbizi, mimi niko. Everyone who can add a value to this community, refugee community.
Yeah.
Please, you can contact me. Tuongee sana.
Yeah, bring it.
Na
Bring it.
tuongee, we can see what you can do for to help these
Refugee
people.
community. Yeah.
Today we were talking about integration, especially documentation, identification of refugee. Ni muhimu sana. Watu wengi wanateseka kwa kukosa tu kitambulisho.
Yeah.
So everyone in this world has an identity card.
Yeah.
But refugee, lot of refugees, they don't have that. So we'll be talking and talking. Jean-Marie, thank you so much. Asante sana.
I appreciate it every time. It's really a good time.
Just have some few words about the next thing.
Next thing. For the Christmas mode or
No. They same like the event.
Oh, awesome! Actually, thank you so much again for giving me this time. I appreciate. Next year we're going to do lots of events. I can say for sure.
Okay.
Actually, on there is a Refugee Day on June 20th. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of things about refugees. So more or less, next year we are prepared of doing lots of information dissemination, getting a lot of refugees to know what they need to know, where they can get services, like they talk about health, talk about education. Actually, I'm from Save a Project, where they sponsor things to do with education for refugees. So we're going to, for us, we want to go to all the organizations that deal with refugees, and even organizations that deal with refugees, and tell them that we want them to ally with us to be giving information to refugees on a timely basis, that as soon as the information gets out, lots of them gets the information. So that is one of the things that we're planning next year. We'll go to almost all the organizations to get information and do the posting on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, talk about even SMS and WhatsApp. We'll be doing all these and also sharing with community leaders, so that those community leaders that are concerned with the different communities for refugees, they get to spread the information. So we'll do that. We'll do a lot of success story interviews for refugees. That is something that we are looking to do next year. Attending a lot of events that are for refugees, youth refugees, and just refugees in general. Getting people to know what refugees are up for or are looking forward to. So there is that. There is also visiting different organizations that are more specifically for those people that we invited for our event, edition 1 of Youths on the Move. We're going to visit them and see exactly all those things that they're saying they're doing, to keep on supporting in one way or the other. So there's a lot we have in store, I can say for sure.
Thank you.
It's a lot.
There is a lot. Yeah.
Thank you. So just say some few words of to this refugee community for this festival season. For
me, for all the refugee community that are listening to us live on Facebook and everywhere, or the ones who will get this opportunity to listen to this interview, first of all, I want to wish you happy holidays and natakia siku njema first of all, and then I also want to pass I want to tell you that information is power. If you get information, kindly, let's not keep the information for ourselves. Let's try and spread the information to a lot of them, because if I get sponsorship for school, I cannot go on. Like, we need everyone to be educated. Let's get people to get all these opportunities. So for me, it's just to wish you happy holidays and to tell you that information is power. Kindly spread the information once you get it. Don't tell the person when the deadline is over. Get it very ASAP, as soon as possible. When you get information, you can talk to Radio Bomoko for with the Africana and Munga. They can also share out the information out here. Also, another thing is
that's our job. The program Refugee Connect is to connect with refugees. That way you connect with all refugees.
Awesome. Also, kindly let's not be refugees community that people know that we don't know a lot of things. There is a lot of information in the internet. If you think that people might hide some information from you, kindly go on the internet, search for something like maybe Save a Project, search for Save the Children, search for UNHCR,
search for Radio Bomoko,
search for
Tele Bomoko,
Tele Bomoko,
Youth on the Move,
Youth Voices. Search for this organization that you about them, because it's up to us now to
give information.
To give information and push it.
Thank you so much, Samari.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Andrew, it's your time and you finish it. Get the guitar.
To play some music.
But he has to say something.
Say something.
I guess we need to have Andrew for the rest of the day. Like, he needs to stay here for almost 3 hours. He's very compassionate.
It is interesting to think of information as power, and sometimes we get to Christmas, we don't know what to give our friends. Give them some information. A Christmas gift of some information. The whole Christmas story is good news, right? It's good news of great joy, and sharing that news, any news that helps people, and gives joy is something for the festive season, I think.
I like that.
Yeah.
So
you really put it very
well. You have a gift for refugees community.
Well, at the event, we sang some Christmas carols and everyone enjoyed.
And I should say this. On my side, that was the best performance that I've ever had. It was very. You can imagine how everyone came up and were just jumping around.
Let us go for
No, I won't sing that.
We are doing a song for the refugee community. Kote Manatufata, Andrew is playing some music for the refugee community to give you hope.
It's the gift for us.
Christmas and New Year. Ili tuingie 2019 vizuri. We are going to close. Tunaendelea kumaliza program yetu, but Andrew will finish.
You can also ask Andrew to say something in Swahili before.
Andrew, say something.
Siku njema.
Thank you. Go to the music.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare his room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, resounding joy. Let's do verse 4. You know the song? He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
Thanks for having me. It was really
That
fun.
was so cool.
Thank you so much. Okay, imetimia saa 10:32. Tunaenda kumaliza programu yetu kwa siku ya leo. Thank you so much kwa wageni wangu
Jean-Marie,
Andrew Bosson.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope in the future we shall meet again.
Support the show.
Yeah.
Support the show.
Support the show. Go to Play Store.
Bomoko, Tele Bomoko and Bomoko Radio.
Guys,
please just go and download.
Refugee Connect.
Refugee Connect. Just
really important.
Handle. The app is Radio Bomoko in your phone.
Radio Bomoko.
Radio
All right,
Bomoko.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Right now, yes. And the Facebook is Tele Bomoko. Please just spread the word. Just preach the word of. Especially we are here every Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. Please support the refugees. Support this community.
Yeah.
Especially
Refugee Connect
and the Refugee Connect program, because you said something which is good. The information, because even in this program by next year we want to focus for sure for to awareness, the information for refugees, and also we have that program to visit those UN agencies, organizations, they can be giving us the information to give refugees on time. Thank you so much, guys.
We will never be able to give out people like cash, money, or whatever. But power is everything. Like information is power. The only thing that we can give out at the moment is information.
Thank you so much. Love you, refugees. See you 2019.
Awesome.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Prosperous 2019. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Grade 1 sifted maize flour. A product of Park Enterprises Kenya Limited, Babandogo Road, Baraka.
Jambo mpenzi mtazamaji, jina langu ni Hackpiece, kipindi kikiwa ni Africa Plus Show. Nitakuwa nakuletea burudani, taarifa za wasanii pamoja na mahojiano ya wasanii wa East Africa. Ungana nami Hackpiece kwenye mpango mzima wa East Africa ama kwenye Africa Plus Show. Nitakuwa kuangazia na pia kujulisha mambo mengi sana kutoka kwa wasanii wa East Africa. Tulie hapo usiondoke, au sio?